Hi students, this is Botany PSR. Today we will discuss about three events which are differentiation, de-differentiation, redifferentiation. So these three events, these three processes we have to discuss today. Differentiation is represented as D. De-differentiation is represented as DD. Redifferentiation is represented as RD. Already we have studied the secondary growth in dicot stem, the secondary growth in dicot root. So in those two, these three events are found. We have to say in the character sequence means character sequence of events in the secondary growth of dicot stem and dicot root means first of all differentiation occurs. That is before secondary growth that differentiation occurs. Before secondary growth differentiation occurs. Later during secondary growth de-differentiation and later on redifferentiation occurs. So correct sequence of events in dicot stem, and dicot root. So first of all differentiation occurs. This differentiation occurs before the secondary growth. Later on during secondary growth de-differentiation occurs, shortly called as DD. Later on redifferentiation occurs. So these two processes actually occurs during secondary growth. During primary growth differentiation occurs. Okay, right. Let's learn one by one. That is first one differentiation. That is meristematic tissue converted into permanent tissue. What is meristematic tissue? The cells that are constantly divide is called meristematic tissue. Which has lost the capacity of cell division is called permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue means cells able to divide. Permanent tissue means not able to divide. So meristematic tissue converted into permanent tissue by a process called differentiation. So meristematic tissue means cells able to divide. Permanent tissue means cells not able to divide. That means cell division capacity is lost. So that is process of losing the capability of cell division. Process of losing the capability of cell division. Simply process of losing the cell division by meristematic tissue is called differentiation. That means what is the example means? Derivatives of meristematic tissue produces or forms simple tissues like parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, complex tissues like xylem and phloem. That is parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, xylem and phloem. These are all the tissues found in the primary plant body. These are all formed by which process? Differentiation. What is differentiation means? Meristematic tissue converts into permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue means cells able to divide. Permanent tissue means not able to divide. That is process of losing the capability of cell division by meristematic tissue is called differentiation. Okay, next. Second one. That is de-differentiation. This permanent tissue later converts into secondary meristem. What is secondary meristem? Meristem means cells which are able to divide. Secondary meristem means the meristem formed during secondary growth. The meristem formed during secondary growth is called secondary meristem. Secondary meristems are able to divide. Permanent tissue means not able to divide. So that is permanent tissue means not able to divide. Those are converted into secondary meristem, that is able to divide, that is cell division capacity gaining. So gaining the cell division, that is so called dedifferentiation. Process of gaining the capability of cell division, process of gaining the probability of cell division by permanent tissue is called dedifferentiation. So what are the examples? During secondary growth, that is parenchyma cells of medulla res converted into a meristematic layer called interfascicular cambium. Interfascicular cambium. Next, another example is parenchyma cells of cortex. That is cortex parenchyma cells later converted into meristematic tissue called cork cambium. Cork cambium is also called phellogen. Cork cambium is also called phellogen. So that is arrow mark before these cells are called the tissues that undergo. After arrow mark, these are so called products of or results of. So the tissues that undergo dedifferentiation are parenchyma cells of medulla res, parenchyma cells of cortex. The products of dedifferentiation, products means these, interfascicular cambium, another one cork cambium. So that is in dicot stem, interfascicular cambium is formed from parenchyma cells of medulla res, whereas in dicot stem, cork cambium is also called phellogen. This cork cambium is formed from parenchyma cells of cortex. These two occur in dicot stem, whereas in dicot root, vascular cambium is formed from a part of pericycle and a part of conjunctive tissue. Whereas in dicot root, cork cambium is formed from pericycle. Cork cambium is formed from pericycle, right? So that is the tissues that undergo dedifferentiation means medulla res and cortex. Products of dedifferentiation means interfascicular cambium and cork cambium. Next, third event, that is redifferentiation. That is these secondary meristems are converted into secondary permanent tissue. Permanent tissue means not able to divide. Secondary permanent tissue means the permanent tissue that is formed during secondary growth. Wherever that word secondary is there means that is formed during secondary growth. The permanent tissue that is formed during secondary growth is called secondary permanent tissue. The permanent tissue that is formed during secondary growth is called secondary permanent tissue. So that is secondary meristem is converted into secondary permanent tissue by a process called redifferentiation. So that means secondary meristem means able to divide. Secondary permanent tissue means not able to divide. So that means the process of losing the capability of cell division by secondary meristem. Process of losing the capability of cell division by secondary meristem is called redifferentiation, shortly called as RD. What are the examples? In dicot stem or in dicot root, vascular cambium produces secondary xylem and secondary phloem. Secondary xylem is also called wood. Secondary phloem is also called bast. Next, cork cambium is also called phellogen. This cork cambium produces cork and secondary cortex. Cork is also called phellum. Secondary cortex is also called phellodum. So that is secondary xylem and secondary phloem are formed from vascular cambium. Phellum and phellodum are formed from cork cambium. So that means, what are the points means? The tissues that undergo RD, the tissues that undergo redifferentiation means vascular cambium and cork cambium. The products of redifferentiation: secondary xylem, secondary phloem, phellum, phellodum. 4 tissues. So what are products means? After the arrow mark we have to say products of redifferentiation means secondary xylem, secondary phloem, phellum and phellodum. Secondary xylem and secondary phloem are formed from vascular cambium. Phellum and phellodum are formed from cork cambium. So that means, make it simple, my dear students, meristematic tissue converted into permanent tissue. Second event, permanent tissue converted into secondary meristem. Third event, secondary meristem converted into secondary permanent tissue. This first event is called differentiation. The second event is called dedifferentiation. Third event is called redifferentiation, shortly called as RD. Okay. Before arrow mark means the tissues that undergo. After arrow mark means products of, result of. Try to understand the tissues that undergo dedifferentiation. The tissues that undergo dedifferentiation means medullary rays and cortex. Medullary rays and cortex. The products of dedifferentiation or the results of dedifferentiation means intervascular cambium and cork cambium. Similarly, the tissues that undergo redifferentiation means vascular cambium and cork cambium. The products of redifferentiation, the results of redifferentiation means secondary xylem, secondary phloem, phellum, phellodum. The products of redifferentiation from vascular cambium means secondary xylem, secondary phloem. The products of redifferentiation from cork cambium means phellum and phellodum. Phellum is also called cork. Phellodum is also called secondary cortex. Right. Let's see here, my dear students. The products or the results of dedifferentiation are, the products or results of dedifferentiation are intervascular cambium. Second one, cork cambium. Next, the products or the results of redifferentiation are secondary xylem, secondary phloem, phellum, phellodum. So total number of products means 4. The first 2 products are formed from vascular cambium. Secondary xylem and secondary phloem are formed from vascular cambium. Phellum and phellodum are formed from cork cambium. Okay, next, other examples, but not in a NCERT syllabus. Other examples means tumor or tumor cells are formed as a result of. Similarly, callus is a product formed as a result of these two, that is tumor and callus. What is meant by callus? The mass of undifferentiated cells. The undifferentiated mass of cells is called callus. This callus is formed from explant in tissue culture. Callus is formed from explant in tissue culture. So tumor is formed as the result of dedifferentiation. Similarly, callus is a product formed by dedifferentiation. Don't say redifferentiation. So tumor is a product formed by dedifferentiation. Callus is a product formed by dedifferentiation. That is, tumors and callus are formed by dedifferentiation. So please note down all these points, my dear students, and I hope you understood. We will meet in the next class.